Welcome back to the Lost Dunks, presented by Geico. Well, we've saved the best for last. It's time to reveal the dunks which never quite made it to the top. Here are the slided six.
Now, Terrence Stansbury. First round, his first attempt, he had 34. Whoa! That's the Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty, 360.
I owe my due to Charles Barkley, because obviously he couldn't be in the dunk contest in '85, which gave me an opportunity to be there. And I want to give a shout out to Charles for letting me have an opportunity to show what I could do in the NBA dunk contest, no question.
Terrence is one of my favorite people because I got to know him when he was in college, and he was a very good NBA player. And he's a guy who was, I think why people remember him so much, I don't think he ever dunked in an NBA game.
The Statue of Liberty dunk when he turns and does a 360 and the ball doesn't move, but only his body turns, I think was one of the greatest dunks, top 10 dunks of all time. So shout out to Terrence Stansbury.
And there it is in slow motion, the 360 Statue of Liberty.
I know I was the guy back in the day where, before I even did the Statue of Liberty 360, I kind of showed people what it would look like by walking and going through the motion. And I remember even looking at videos where some people were shaking their head, what is he doing?
I think people remember his dunk because he named it, and it was a dunk that nobody really ever seen it before. And I tried it and damn near tore all my knee ligaments out. Statue of Liberty.
I like it so far.
Francis. Oh,
You know, when you see it in fast motion, you realize don't get, you know, the full effect of what he did. And when you see it in slow motion, the way he cocked it back and almost touched his feet was pretty impressive, especially for a guy his height.
For myself, you know, I was just going off a whim. You know, whatever came to my mind, I didn't come in with a plan or anything. I was just going out there, you know, listening to some of the other guys and just going out there just trying to dunks as you go.
T. Francis probably would have won the dunk contest 8 out of 10 years. But he just got caught up in the matrix because it was Vince Carter.
And here is Vince Carter with his first shot.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home!
Incredible. Unbelievable. I think he was probably the best dunker to ever dunk in a dunk contest.
Oh, it was just ridiculous. I mean, he's one of the greatest dunkers, if not the greatest dunker of all time. You know, some of the dunks that he was doing was pretty unbelievable.
Not only Vince Carter's performance stopped Steve Francis from winning, but it prevented Tracy McGrady from winning as well, too.
Does not have to do anything extraordinary, but he does.
That was pretty much my best dunk. That's you know, the best trick I had in the bag, but it was pretty impressive. I got a lot of great views on that one.
Instead of just doing a 360, he took the 360 and he put it between his legs, and then he came back and dunked it. He did something extra that will always be forgotten because of the great performance that Vince Carter put on.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Going to my third one, once I got to between the legs, which I made up on the bench right before it was my turn, that's when I was like, it was over, and I was feeling good about myself.
I was right on the floor. I had a bald head. I think I had a gray jogger suit on right next to my man, KG. And I remember saying to him, I've never seen anything this ill in my lifetime. And he replied kind of in the same way.
Tracy McGrady wasn't bad, but Vince Carter did a dunk that... Vince Carter did a video game dunk. So nobody is really going to remember the other dunks.
In the sophomore rookie game, he leads this competition.
That is freaky right there. That is freaky.
Too many people can't really do that. I think he is right-handed, and he did that with the left hand. You know, you've seen guys come from the baseline and do it. He came from down the middle and did that with the left. That was pretty impressive.
He just exploded like he was off a trampoline and just powered it home before you could even see what he did. And then you get to see it in slow motion, going through the legs and using that left hand for a right-handed guy. It's a great dunk.
You know, I said, well, if I'm going to do anything to kind of start it off on the right foot, I want to go ahead and make a statement early. And so, you know, that's what I pulled out, and I think the other stuff would kind of hold me in a good position.
He was very creative with his dunks. I remember thinking, yeah, I think he's going to win this one because he's done very well. But then Jay Rich pulled it out. I mean, he came up with one at the end. That was something special.
Threw the lob up,
everybody was like, oh, another lob dunk, because I did 4 lob dunks already, so I threw it up, and I said, you know what, it's the only time I ever did this dunk, I'm gonna try it, hey, see what happens, and it went in.
To me, Desmond Mason and Jay Richardson, this was the first year I call the computer game dunkers, because they brought things that you do in a computer game and actually put them in the dunk contest.
A perfect 50.
I think Iguodala's dunk was the most underrated dunk I've ever seen in the contest's history. I mean, to come from where he did and to catch the ball literally behind the backboard and then reverse dunk it and then keep running all the way down the court, it was incredible. I was there that night, and I was just amazed at what I had seen.
He came up with it. You know, he just said, you know, throw the ball on the backboard and I'll do the rest. I had no idea that he was going to do what he did.
See, a lot of these guys, like Nate, my teammate, who won a couple dunk contests, he took like 20 tries. But AI threw it, Iggy caught it, threw it down with force, came under, bam. That was impressive. Very impressive.
But he's overshadowed by Nate Robinson. He doesn't win it. But I thought that dunk was by far the best dunk of the night.
That's why the crowd's booing. Iguodala should have won this thing.
If he had done some of those dunks he did in the earlier rounds against Nate Robinson, he would have won. But he didn't. So he had a better showing overall. But a head, man-on-man against Nate, no, he did not outshine Nate Robinson.
Here we go. Number 2, Dwight Howard.
Did you see what he touched? Incredible. That's telling you how high he can get. I didn't believe it myself when he goes up there and sticks it up there and dunks it too. You should have won the dunk contest.
Dwight Howard's sticker dunk, when you step back and you show it in slow motion, because we didn't know in real time what he was doing. We just thought it was a regular dunk.
No, I really don't think they saw what I did, you know, until after I did it, you know, but I think sometimes big men get robbed in anything that they do because they think that it's too easy.
Oh, he put a sticker up there. Look at that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Like that. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. 12-6.
Yo, that's crazy. The sticker dunk in 07 was probably the most underrated dunk ever when it first was done. I think the judges really didn't understand what was going on and they realized how high this guy got.
I should have did some more things too, but I wanted people to see how high I was before I put up a sign or anything like that. I just wanted people to see the smile though. That was the thing right there, the big cheese smile that I had. That's what I wanted.